I am going to edit some photos from a property shoot today. That's what I'm working on. Transferring some photos over right now. I'm gonna remove my background today. Thinking maybe if I don't do that, I'm probably save some GPU usage. 22% alone just for streaming. Such an old. Wow. Okay, let's get some music going. Man, YouTube fucking altering their shit. Okay. Alright, music's going. I'm transferring photos over right this second. I'll start up Lightroom when the transfer's done. I got some drone shots. I've got some a lot of shots to do today. A lot of shots. Let's get this folder done. It's cool to use my drone. I hope they like them. Hoping to do more and more of these as it goes. We'll 7.5 minutes. Woo! A lot of shots. Let's move some stuff over on this side. I think I can go ahead and get Lightroom going without much worry. Oh, look, Lightroom's loading. Nice. Nice. Still proud of that, man. Fucking Comet, dude. Isn't that cool? That's so cool. I don't care if you think it is or not. It's cool to me. Alright. Let's go. Actually, let me see what it looks like. Okay, it is still blocking the folder name's good. Alright. There we go. Start with drone. That's a good shot. I like it. It's a good drone shot. Oh, I didn't delete the JPGs on the drone. That's alright. That's alright. Which one do I like more? I like this one more. Like this one. I think I like this one more. I like this one more. Let's just go auto on it. More contrast. A little more on the vibrance. No, I mean, I don't, honestly, these I don't have to do very much at all on. A little dehaze. I don't think I need to do anything as far as denoising. I think it's good, man. That's a good shot. Alright, let's export that one. Actually. Nope, Marty did that. File, export. Don't want to put the watermark on these. And actually, I need to do a low memory folder too. Because I'm going to give her the large ones, but drone keepers. And let's do small in size. We'll export that too. Low memory. Alright, so we got that photo. Nice. A little bit closer. Okay. Again, we'll do auto on it. I like that. A little bit more contrast. A little bit more vibrance. A lot more vibrance, honestly. Remove. What's the info on this? 4,000 by 2250. All right, 1679. These are not near as long as or large as when it comes from my camera. That's going to be intense. And I want to do a little dehazing. There we go. Looks good to me. Alright, export with previous. And then export. We're going to give her go with the full size. We'll export that too. Okay. These are going to be pretty fast for these drone shots, I think. I like the lineup on that. Okay. A little more on the contrast. A little bit more vibration, a little more vibrance. Little dehaze. And we'll get this and this done. There we go. Export with previous. And we're going to do a small. And put that on the low mem folder. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so this is the roof shot. I like the first one. I do. A little bit more on the contrast. A little bit more on the vibrance. It's just going to be the same each time. A little dehazing. remove the chromatic aberrations and the lens correction, which this one shouldn't have any lens correction at all, honestly. Export with previous. Oh, you know what I just realized? I'm still calling it the damn Comet. And 25, 2025. Can't believe I've been doing that. I'm gonna have to. Damn, I can't believe I've been doing that. I'm gonna have to rename all those fucking pictures. That's funny. Okay. Alright, so now this one is a good shot. I think I like this shot right here. I got the mountains in there. Like the whole 9 yards. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. This one's a little better. A little less on the grass there, a little more of the mountains. Okay, let's go back. I kind of like this shot too, so we'll do this one. Now this is where I want to. Ooh, I kind of need to increase the exposure on that. I'm probably gonna have to do some masking on this one. So yeah, we'll increase the exposure and a little more contrast. Yeah, that really makes it stand out. And then I'll go in and redo the mountains there. Let's do some more vibrance. Maybe a little more saturation. Yeah, just a tad on the saturation. And then of course we're going to dehaze. Oh, I like that. Okay. Get rid of that. Now let's go in the masking. Let's go on the masking. No, let's remove. Why am I doing remove? Let's do a brush. We're gonna do where's the active? Where's the active? Use fine adjustment. I like the areas in the photo. Yeah, I get that. Color overlay, show overlay, new masks. So I want to make this look more twilight in the sky. That's what I want to do. Okay. Okay, so obviously not what I want. Dehaze. You know what? I think, let's go check a video out. Let's see. Let's try this. Start by adjusting the exposure, contrast, highlights, and shadows to balance light and dark areas, then enhance the colors by warming up the white balance, adjusting the temperature and tint. Yeah, okay. So, create sunset color in Lightroom desktop. Learn how to create. Alright. Let's download sample files, click the icon. I don't. White balance, auto, adjust the temp. Alright. Is there a preset for. I mean, that darkens a little bit. Sophia Jenkins, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. Howdy, howdy, how's your day going? My day's going good, man. Doing a shoot for a realtor. I went out and working on the drone photos right now. Kind of trying to make this a Twilight feel. That's really what I'm working on at the moment. So I'm kind of learning a little bit while I go for this too. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you. Yeah, no, hope you're having a good day. Thanks for the follow in the chat, man. Really appreciate that. Alright, a little bit on the contrast. Turn the shadows down. So I want to get the tint to look a little more. This may not be the photo to do the Twilight shot on, actually. Oh, I like that temp and the little green there. Well, and I'm just adjusting the sky right now. How long have you been streaming? So I've only been streaming on Kick for about, I don't know, 2 weeks now. Not very long. Yeah, I'm a photographer. Here's my website. If you want to check out some of my work, aladreyu.com. That's my website. But I have streamed in the past, right? Like I've streamed on Twitch, but I don't really like the direction Twitch has been going a lot lately, so I decided I would pick it up here on Kick. But yeah, I'm a photographer. I've been doing photography for about a decade now. Sure, no worries. No worries at all. Alright. I kind of like the way I've got. You know what? This is just a good photo. I don't want to fuck this photo up anymore. So let's export it with previous. This is my first time using my drone, though. Realtors really like the drone photos. So this is my first time doing that. I don't really like how close up this one is. So we're gonna get rid of that, or not use that, not really get rid of it. Same thing with this one. This one's pretty far out. Okay, we'll provide this one too. I'm an illustrator. I do work for streamer and make their stream assets. Oh, that's cool, man. I went to college for web design and development. I haven't done any of that stuff in a long time. I was never good with creating things. I'm really good with editing, but just was never good with doing the actual creation. Okay, so let's kind of want to increase the exposure a little bit more. There we go. And let's kick it down. Let's do a little bit more on the vibrance. Oh, that looks good. And we're going to dehaze a little bit. Just a tad. Let me know if you have any plans to add some customized stuff for your channel. Can I show you my work on... Yeah, for sure. So same Aladreyu. That's Aladreyu photo, actually. I think I have a link in here, don't I? Yeah, there's my link to my Instagram. Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely take out your work, or check out your work, not take it out. Alright, let's get rid of this chromatic aberration. Alright, so now what I really want to do is try to figure out how... Like, this would be great for a twilight photo. So... Just the temp, saturate, yeah. I wonder if there's some twilight presets out there. Yeah, like this. That's amazing. Oh, you can't see what I'm looking at. Sorry, I'm just on... I'm on Adobe's website, just looking at their basic steps. Alright, so temp down. Oh, okay. I get where they're going with this. And we'll throw some green in there. This is going to end up looking pretty bad. So they went -15 on the green. And they went to -65 on the temp. Sorry, I'm looking at other things. Did you get my follow request? If you get, feel free to give me a follow back. Yeah, I will. Absolutely. And I did get the request. I did. Sorry, I'm just distracted here. Let me... Mialsabel? Yeah, I've got you. Oh, that's good work, man. I like the baseball card feel, or not really like mascot feel that you've got going on there, right? Like reminds me of some NCAA or NBA. No, that's cool. I'll give you that follow back. No, that's good. I like that, man. Some Goku looking stuff there. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Let's see. And I got your... Yep, Sophia from Kick. Got your message. Yeah, when I'm not concentrating on this, I'll take back a look at your stuff. And yeah, I like that, man. I do, especially the logo work. That looks good, man. Yeah. Alright, so they got the temp on -65. I think I took the temp down way too low. Why? Where did I hide it? Is that what I did? Yeah, I did. I hit it. Okay. So I took the temp down way too low. Interesting. Let's turn the vibrance down for this. We got the vibrance at like 0 and +10. Damn. I don't really like the way this is coming out though. You can't tell me that's all they did to this photo and that gave them what they were looking for. That's... Alright, so we're gonna... That just looks purple if I do that. Maybe the temp will... Oh, increasing the temp. We'll make it yellow. Okay. So just increasing the temp a little bit. Yeah, that looks more sunsetty. A little bit on the vibrance. Saturation down a little bit. Oh, I kind of like that. Now I can get the sky. If I select the sky, I can add some pinks to it. Okay. Yeah, man, I'm open to suggestions. Hit me with it. I see you typing on Instagram over there. I'll look at it here in just a second. I want to focus on this sky for a minute. I think I might have the temp a little bit too much. Let's get some exposure. See, that does kind of the opposite, doesn't it? There we go. We'll make it a little bit darker. All right. Let's turn those shadows down. No. Increase the whites a little bit. I like the increase on the whites. A little bit on the highlights. Now let's leave the highlights alone. Let me go back to masking. Yeah, you will focus on your editing. I'll message you on IG. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. I'll let me get this photo out of the way, and then I will definitely 100% look at your message. That's what it's all about, man. Networking. Thanks for reaching out. All right, let's select the sky. Is it gonna select the sky, or is it gonna? Yes, it does. Okay. So now this, we want to get some pinks in there, so that's going to give us some purple. I didn't actually do near as much as I thought it was going to. Alright, let's turn the exposure down on the sky. Increase the contrast. Turn the highlights down. There we go. Turn the shadows down. Whites down, and the blacks down. Alright, so that makes that darker. Now the temperature, let's do, oh yeah, let's get the saturation up. Bluer on the sky, purpler on the sky too. Let's do purple. One more blue. I want that hue to come to pink. Oh, look, a green sky. Okay, nope. Alright, let's turn the purple down. Maybe. Stop. Blue makes sense. Let's just go color. See if I can find what I'm looking for. Let me turn the tint down. It's really messing with the mountains. Alright, little Control Z here. Okay, got rid of that altogether. I don't really know which color I want to go. I'm kind of learning here as I go. I'm not really. You know what? Maybe it would be a better idea. Let's do this. Let's delete this mask altogether. Delete Sky 1. Okay. So instead, let's do a brush. And let's select. You know what? No, let's select the sky first, and then we'll go back and select the clouds. That's what we'll do. Alright, so. Instead of the brush. Let's select the sky again, because turning the exposure down on the sky was a good idea. And then we'll go back and we'll turn those shadows down, the whites down, blacks down. Okay. And then it's really messing with the mountains. I didn't want it to mess with the mountains so much. What happens if let's turn the mask down a little bit. Where's the dehaze? I want to dehaze that. Okay. Now let's add a new mask. Brush. And then I gotta remember how to do the active masking. I can't remember how to do that. Alright, so we just want to select the clouds. We don't even need to select them all. Just some of them. Alright, let's see what I can make this look like. Okay. Maybe a little more on the mask. I message you on IG when you get free. Feel free to check it. Yeah, for sure. I will. You know what? I'll just look at it right now. Here's my previous work. Have a look. Let me know how it is. What if I make a logo? Yeah, I do not like my logo. So my logo, honestly, I just use Grok. I just use Grok to make my logo. Yeah, I do like the silhouette in the camera. But no, I like where you're coming from. Yeah, I'm looking at some of the examples you sent now. Like that first one you sent. I like the animated though. The animated looks good. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Yeah. Some good work. Like, I'm looking at the Interstellar Ranger and stuff now, the Jaemon, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I like the way you illustrate. I never even thought about going that route. Just thought about going the silhouette. But no, yeah, no, I like that. Holding the camera and everything like you suggested. I like that. Yeah. Let me get back to you on it. No, that's good work though. Honestly, that's good work. Let me get back to you on it. Okay, let me get back to this. Alright, so there's got to be a way that I can make these. I just want to I want to give the clouds some pink. That's what I want to give them. So, not red. How do I go? Let me turn the saturation up a little bit. Oh, you know what? That's starting to look better. Just messing with color slider now. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. What if I... Ooh, turning that temp or that tint to the purple a little bit more. Ooh, I kind of like that. I kind of like that, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, why does that look bad? Because there's so much blue, that's why. So I'll just paint some pink in there. Originally I wasn't gonna get all, but I don't. Oof, I got too much purple in that. There we go. We'll edge that a little bit better. I need to make this smaller. Let's make the brush size smaller if I'm going to be getting that detailed with it. Oh, that looks pretty bad actually. A little bit bigger, that gives me some more feathering. This almost looks like an alien world though. I'm gonna have to adjust the coloration on this a little bit. But it's a good start. Get out of the way. Nope, that's too purple. And I mean, naturally clouds are gonna have a little more white in them anyway, right? I don't want to show detailed. I want you to get out of my way is what I want you to do. Is it Alt or is it Control? Shift. What's the frickin' button? Space. Space. It's space. Okay. Okay. Nope, too much purple. Okay, so now that I've got some pink added in there. You know what, that may be too much. Alright, let's see what it looks like when I back up a little bit. Alright, so I got the clouds. Clouds are all selected. Now I want to mess with the coloration and the saturation. So that's saturation 100%. So let's turn the tint down a little bit. Cool off. Nope, don't want to cool off the temperature. Oh, let's make it orange. Or blue. Now we live in an alien world. Alright. So we'll leave the temp at 0. Kind of like that. And pink, purple. Finding that right color. I'm just not that talented at this, I don't think. Yeah, I kind of like that. Alright, now we want to select the sky and we want to turn. Let's go back to the actual sky. That's just the brush. Okay, there's the sky. Okay, so now turn the exposure down. The mountains are all screwed up though. They're all screwed up because when I selected the sky, I selected the mountains too. I need to get rid of that blue. So doing that, it totally messes this up though. Because of that overlay. If I turn the exposure or the contrast down. I don't want the sky to be so blue. I should have done that before I went doing the brush strokes on the clouds. That's on me. Maybe the highlights. Dang, I'm really screwing this up. You know what? Let's delete this. Delete Sky 1. And let's just go with the brush for now. Alright, so... let's just delete it. Let's delete it all. Okay, so now instead of... because when I select Sky, it's going to select the mountains. That's a problem. So we want to... can I take away from it with Alt? No. Maybe I can with a brush. Let's see. Let's add a brush. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Alt. That's what I meant to do. I don't think I can take away from it. Nope. Alright, delete that. Guess you do. So I'm just going to need to do this on my own with the brush. Let's increase the size to 10. And we'll select, we'll do the sky with the brush and stay away from the mountains. Because that's obviously something that was getting the auto select on the sky was selecting the mountains. That's obviously not something I want to do. Okay. Now let's turn that exposure down. Oh, that looks better already on its own. I mean, obviously that's too much. I mean, it looks like it looks horrible. But just turning the exposure down a little bit, just a little bit, that already looks better. Left the mountains alone. Increase contrast. You know what? Let's do a dehazing instead of the contrast. Let's go ahead and do dehazing first. I don't even need to do it that much, just a little bit. Looks like an 80s movie where they painted the clouds. Alright, let's turn the highlights down, shadows down. That's too much. The whites down, we can do that. Let's increase the shadows. I don't know if I like this or not. I just want to make it a little darker. And then let's take add a new brush. This one will select the clouds. Probably this one we're going to be doing the coloration differences. That's all we're going to be messing with on this one. Okay, alright, so let's see what I can do. Just increasing the temperature. A little bit on the 10th. Saturation. That still kind of looks fake. It still looks pretty fake. Just this, not the whole damn thing. Oh, this is the one I want to select. Okay. Seriously? You're affecting the whole thing? It's not what I want. I don't want you to affect the whole thing. I wanted just those clouds to be affected. Let's leave the temperature alone. There are obviously people way more talented at this than I am. So I got this. I like the look of this with the actual scenery, but I'm just screwing this guy up. Every time I go to do it, I'm like, yep, that looks worse and worse. Because I want to get some pinks in those clouds, and I'm not doing a good job of it. Just to this. I don't want to do it to the whole thing. Every time I go to adjust that, it does it to the whole thing. You know what? It's because I need to... I should have just done a new mask. I'm adding this mask on top of that. That's why. Okay, let's delete this mask. Okay, now let's turn the saturation down to 0. Hues back to 0. Let's just keep going back. That already does kind of look a little more. Alright, now we're getting into brush strokes. Okay. This guy's going to be a problem for me here. Alright, just a little bit on the temp this time. A little deeper on the saturation. Now, instead of the way that I added that mask, let's add a new mask this way. Brush. Okay, so now... why did I just... oh, because I... okay. Turn the exposure down? No. Contrast up. Let's dehaze it some more. No. No. I think I'm just going too far with this. I'm just not happy. Just not happy with it at all. Okay, so let's go back to just the main editing. Maybe if I just turn the contrast down. Or no, not contrast, the exposure down some more. Let's just make it look darker as it is. And then let's turn on the blues. Yikes. Maybe messing with the color curves, not the best idea with this. Okay. So So I've got it looking like it's late afternoon already. I'm gonna turn the saturations down on the blue. Luminescence on the blue. Hues, everything. That might be the wrong blue. Okay, that's the right blue. What just... Okay. Saturation back to 0. Luminescence back to 0. Okay. Alright, so instead, let's go... Let's do a mask. Brush. Okay. So instead of... Let's just select some of the clouds here. Alright, now let's see if I can adjust that. Just that, and get what I want out of it. That actually kind of doesn't look too bad. Alright, color picker. Alright, here we go, here we go. Alright, saturation. On this red range is where we want to go. Okay, I don't even like where I ended up there. A little... Don't want to go purple. Getting close to what I want right there though. Let's take away from this a little bit. We'll add that back. I think I went too hardcore with that, to be honest. Alright. Okay, alright, so I want to increase the intensity of that, but I got saturation all the way up already. A little dehazing wouldn't be horrible. Turn down the clarity a little bit. Turn the texture down. I don't really want to do the moire. Okay. Select the color in the photo. Why am I mess with the hue any. Okay. Alright, so now let's just go back to standard editing. And on this color, let's turn the saturation down. Let's turn the luminescence down. I think just getting rid of that mask altogether. I'm just not. Or maybe if I remove from this, let me just remove that. Let's just remove from that. Yeah, I mean, it's not horrible. I like what I added there. I don't really like what it's doing to the clouds here. I'm not going to be happy with it no matter what I do. I'm just not talented enough to be happy with that. I can do the whole thing, but adding that pink in there, I don't have the, I mean, I'm practiced with it. Let's say I don't have enough practice with it. Saying I'm not talented enough, maybe just a catch-22 on that. But, or not a catch-22, just a disservice to myself, right? A disservice to myself. Okay. I mean, that looks pretty toned down. That looks almost a sunset, twilight. I like that. I don't want to spend, I mean, this is, what is that? Which one is this? This 15, 16. Original shot. Versus, yeah. Come on, that looks good, right? Yeah. I like that. Nice little twilight shot. Okay. Maybe I need to dehaze it just a little bit more. Oh yeah, look at that. Less yellow tint. I like that. I like the dehaze. I like what the dehaze added to it. I like it. I do. I like what it added to it. A little extra saturation. A little bit more on the vibrance. No, that's too much. Maybe vibrance instead of saturation. I like that. I like that. Maybe I should just... No. A little less on the exposure, and there we go. It's starting to look... I like that. I like it. Alright, I'm not going to spend any more time on this because I'm just going to make it worse. Let's... Which one, first or second? Exposure. We'll keep that. We'll keep that. Alright, export previous. Export. This is the problem with being a fucking perfectionist. It's never going to be okay. No matter what I do, it's never going to look good to me. Okay. Alright, so that's it for the drone photos. I think I'm alright with the drone photos. So let's... And what a difference. What a difference. Okay, so now let's go to the actual camera shots. There's going to be a lot of these to go through. So many to go through. Oh my gosh. So many to go through. Ooh, of course it starts off right with this guy's freaking tag. Yeah, I didn't really like that. These are all exactly the same shot. You know what? I need to go let my dog in. I'm gonna go do that. I'll be right back. Is that gonna... Okay. I'm gonna go let my dog in. I'll be right back. Okay. Alright. I am back. The dog is inside and I'm back. I think I need to look at something besides just Lightroom's suggestions. Alright, let's pause the music. Let's... do I have a window share? I think I have a window capture, don't I? Photo viewer... Let's do this first. Okay. Let's see. It's gonna be Chrome. There we go. Okay. We'll make this bigger. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of that for a second. Instead, let's do that in an incognito tab because that makes way more sense. Yeah, buddy, I see you. I see you. Well, I guess it's gonna show all my bookmarks anyway. That's fine. Alright, how to cancel that. And then let's go to the properties on it. Chrome. Of course, you're not even showing. Stupid thing. That's what I'm already doing. That's what I'm already doing, so I don't want to mess with that. It's Lightroom, Explorer, main window, Chrome, Lightroom. See, I don't even have that open anymore. There we go. Okay, now it's showing. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna put that here. Okay. Move this here, and we'll just make it bigger. That'll work. That'll work for me. Alright, so how to edit sunsets, how to create sunset color in Lightroom desktop. Oh, of course it's gonna be an ad.
Hi,
Come on,
we're Shimmy
ad.
Dinner.
Come on, ad.
Here's how we created our
Block
Best
Origin
Desktop
doesn't
for
work
class
anymore.
Today we're going to show you how to create beautiful sunset coloring and light in Lightroom.
This is Flern. Flern on YouTube.
Hey there, welcome to Flern. My name is Aaron Nace. You can find me at flern.com.
Well, thanks,
we make
Aaron.
learning fun. In today's video,
Appreciate
we're
it.
showing you how to add a beautiful coloring and light to your photos in Lightroom. We're going to be warming things up a little bit, showing you how to color grade,
Oh, wow,
and even how to use radial masks to add a little bit of glow from the sun. So here we are in the Lightroom. You guys can download this photo and follow along. Just click on the link right down below. It's totally free.
I don't know why I came back to this. I don't know why. It makes no sense why I came back to it. No sense at all. So I'll just hide that and just go back to this. Alright, so yeah, I like that much better. The quality of that. There we go. Auto. I'm going to turn the exposure up a little bit. No. Contrast a little bit. I need to make sure that I don't go overboard with this. And a little bit of dehazing. I wish I didn't have that reflection in that, but I don't think there's very much I can do about that. Get rid of that. I mean, this photo just turned out pretty good on its own. I don't think there's a whole lot I need to do to it. Maybe a little more vibrance. Nah, I didn't need to add any more vibrance. Alright, exposure, do I want to turn it up? No. No. Don't want to turn that up. We turn down the lights. No, but we can turn down the highlights some more. There we go. Let's turn those highlights all the way down. A little bit now. Let's turn up the exposure. What was it, 0.15? Okay. I like this. Too much on the lights. Too much. I mean, I like this. I like this shot. I should probably dehaze just a little bit. There we go. Now do I want to put some exposure? Okay. I like the warmth of that. Alright, we'll go with it. We're going to export this one. Now this. Internal. Okay. We'll start the number. Okay, and then we'll go back under the camera folder. Apparently I did not create a low memory folder for this one. Okay. Okay. Full size, yes. And then we'll go small for this next one, because these are going to be large, dude. Low memory. Okay. So that gives us the kitchen. What was I catching? Oh, I was catching the lock there. That's what I was catching. I like this one. Alright. Auto. So let's turn things down a bit. Let's go ahead and switch on down to get rid of the lens. I mean, this is all built in with this camera, so there's really no reason to even do that anymore. I just do it out of habit. Alright, we'll go ahead and dehaze. And then a little bit more on the vibrance, maybe. Oh, you know what? Let me turn my music back on. Sorry about that. Alright. So now let's increase that exposure and a little bit more on the contrast. We need to be brighter. Okay. Export with previous. Export. Large. Full size. Whatever. I probably, you know, I don't even really need to do that. Honestly, I don't need to do both. I just should do it as my small view. Bathroom. Oh, bathroom was so hard to get a good shot of this bathroom. It's such a small bathroom. Like, I really was not a fan of this bathroom and trying to get a good shot of it. Like, it just... See, like, these are all even blurry. It was this little guest bathroom when you walk in. Just was not easy to get a shot. Damn, I didn't get a good shot of it at all. This is the best shot I got of it. Honestly. Best shot I got of it. That sucks. I wonder if I could remove myself from this one. Let's just see what auto does to it. It does brighten it up. I should have just done this one with my phone. It would have come out better. It would have come out just better. Honestly, if I'd have just... How many pictures of the toilet that I need to take? Jesus. There's like no reason for that. Honestly thought I got more of the sink and everything in this one. I spent so much time just trying to get this shot. I mean, it's like a closet. Like, truly, it was just like a closet. There's nothing good about this. I hated doing this one. Let's pick one of these. Okay. Alright, now can I crop this? I can crop. I want to crop the door out a little bit. Yeah, that's a good crop. Okay, let's rotate a little bit. Okay. Okay. Straighten. Okay, that seems to be the bright. Okay. Okay. We'll increase the exposure and the dehaze. Honestly, I hated doing this one. So much so. Let's just turn the exposure up and the contrast. I mean, that's the best picture you're gonna get out of a toilet, right? Like, I don't see a better. I mean, what do you do? Small. What do you do? There's nothing you can really do with that. You just have to. It's a toilet. Like, it's a fucking toilet, you know? And this. I was trying to make sure I got the lights in this, and it just does not come across good. But I wanted to get the lights. That's what I was going to try to get, was the lights. Could use Photoshop to remove myself from this. This shot, actually, this shot right here catches kind of what I'm going for. Okay, alright, let's auto this one. Alright, so now this is where we're going to run into problems, because I don't want... Okay, let's increase the exposure. I don't want to lose the actual... See, if I go too much, look, you know, that's what we get, right? So we got to find a happy medium. In this point, let's do a mask. Let's crop it. Let's crop it a little bit first. I want to leave a little there. Not trying to straighten it. You know what, I think that honestly takes away from it when I do that. But we can crop a little bit here and be okay with it. Okay, alright. So now I want to do a mask. And we want to select everything and then take away from the lighting. Or you know what? No, let's adjust the exposure up so I can get good and bright coloration here. And then we'll take the mask and we'll turn it down. Okay. Now if I turn the exposure, gross. Okay, what about just turning the lights down? Nope. Highlights. Actually, turning the highlights down isn't that bad. So I mean, the highlights were already turned all the way down. That makes sure that the lights are shown, which I wanted to make sure that I caught. You know what, this isn't bad. Let's go back to the mask. Let's drop the blacks down. And the whites. Too much if I do the whites. We'll leave the whites alone. Let's... Oh, that doesn't matter. But dehazing, maybe? Yeah, that's gonna look horrible if I do that. Okay, you know what? I think that's the best that I'm gonna get with that. I think it is. Kinda want... What about rotating? What does it look like? I don't like that I'm getting this hinge in here. But I feel like if I take too much out, it doesn't look good. It looks... It's, I feel like it looks sloppy with the door catch, and I feel like it looks sloppy without it. Nobody's gonna look at these pictures as closely as I am. Like, they're just not. That's the one. That's the one. Alright, export with previous. I don't feel like there's any need to do the large ones anymore. Okay. So next, I already got a toilet photo. Okay. Okay, this, I like this one. Okay. Just increase the exposure on this. You know what? How about we try the highlights first? Yes. I like that. The whites. It looks so bad coming from there though. Okay. I kind of like this. The whole point was just to show that it's the entryway to the garage. There's no real need to go crazy with that. A little dehazing. Maybe I increase highlights a little more, not have dehazed. No, but take the exposure up just a little bit. Let's take the saturation down. Where's the damn saturation? There it is. Or the vibrance down, actually. That's too much. Okay. Okay. Alright. The only thing I might do is just turn that up just a hair more. No, that's okay. Alright, export with previous. Okay. Now we get back into this side. How much of this do I actually like, though? I think this one. I think this was the one. And maybe we need to turn those highlights up just a little bit more. Maybe not. A little more on the vibrance. No. Dehazing for sure. Okay. There's not much more I can do about it than that, you know. Alright, export with previous. Okay. Alright, let's move on to the next one. I don't like how these came out. Wasn't a whole lot of room to work in here. This is much better. Much better. Probably this one. Probably this one. Alright. I'm gonna have to increase the exposure in this one though. I want it to be brighter. We'll dehaze it down though, which is that's good. That's good. That's good. Bring the highlights up. Let's bring the whites up. Shadows down. Alright, I think that's a good one. Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's getting late in the afternoon. Okay. Okay. Alright. So this, I didn't like the view that I got from this side of it. I didn't like this view at all. Okay, so did I get any better views of that one? Not really. Okay. I was like off the closet for this. This one. Okay. So let's go ahead and increase the exposure a little bit. Brighten up that room. And then let's do a little more dehazing. Okay. Let's turn that down and then just turn up the exposure. Okay, I like that. Export with previous. Okay. What do I got next? Was it just the closets? It was just the closets. Okay, I'm gonna definitely need to turn up the exposure on this one. Some better light. Alright, let's go dehaze it. Do I need any more vibrance on this? Not really. A little contrast though. A little contrast. Alright, export with previous. I think I like this one best. Yeah, I like this one. Dehazing again. Okay. Plenty of closet space. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. This was kind of hard to get to. That actually doesn't look too bad. Let's crop it down a little bit. There's no need for it to be that big. Okay. Export with previous. Okay. Okay. Not really. Actually, I don't think there's anything else I need to do to this. Maybe dehaze it just a little bit. Just a hair. I mean, it's a laundry room. Explore previous. So this is where it got a little on the difficult side, because this was a pretty bathroom and I kept wanting to get the best shot of it, but I might take a break here. I think I'm gonna take a break here. I'm hungry. I'm gonna get some food. I'll take a break here. I'll be back. I'll stream again when I come back. Thanks for tuning in.